Yeah, welcome back. So, yeah, recently discovered here Need for Speed Most Wanted again. Game I really enjoyed when I was young. And was looking around here in the modding community. There's a lot to discover. And I definitely ramped up my vanilla version of the game. And also discovered some total conversion mods. Yeah, one was this meme mod, Pepecta or something, Pepe, something, which I checked out. But I also found here something more serious. Yeah, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit challenges. And I tell you, that looks really good. Yeah, it brings the game into not a different city, but into a different style, visual style of the city, more sunny, more Miami style, what the original would say is a bit, inspired by LA. And while the original is more focusing on the mass production sports cars, with some exceptions, this here is going back to the roots of the more classic Need for Speed games. And lets you drive more of the supercars, especially the popular ones, including Ferrari. So yeah, installing the mod, there was some issues, as you can tell here by some of the angry recent comments. Should just keep crashing. Yeah, true, happened also to me. But I was, if that is the case for you as well, I will show you a solution. So you can download that here. It also doesn't come with this finicky download of file for a link to download again. But here you get somebody on the website and can download it from a mirror of your choice. And then, yeah, better run the installer in admin mode and never install into one of those protected folders, Program file 86, Windows. I always recommend keep, at least if you're working on the operating system partition, always keep a separate folder somewhere close to root. But it's okay. I mean, I also work often with the Steam folder, which is also in the 86 folder, and you never suffer problems. And install into an empty folder, yeah. The mod goes into an empty folder. And then your armor is good to go, and this comes here with a launcher tool. You can quickly set up here. Yeah, in-game, it might show a resolution of 640, but it is not true, it seems like. Yeah, anti-aliasing I will keep off because I'm running anti-aliasing with my graphics driver, but you can turn it on if you don't do that. Other than that, yeah, borderless full screen, so I can see chat. VSync I always disable. If you have a not good monitor like me, then turn it on in order to reduce tearing. I don't like the input lag and slowdowns. Gamepad support needs to be activated here manually for the gamepad of your choice. We'll probably change out the in-game icons, which is cool, and that's it. Yeah, and then if you hit play, you're ready to go, and then you wait, nothing happens. And then A, you go on a web page, make an angry comment, and call it a day, or B, you think about what could go wrong. And yeah, I rather quickly discovered that something is wrong with the DLL hooks. So it is running a Reshade D3, D9 DLL hook. Yeah, when you install Reshade, that is typically for DirectX 9. So you have two options. If you don't like Reshade anyways, I will show you in-game the difference between Reshade or not Reshade, at least with the profiles that come here, which is Reshade and Reshade low end. You simply delete the file and you're good to go. Game will launch without Reshade. So if you want to have Reshade, again, two options. You simply install the new Reshade in DirectX 9 on top of this folder, which will give you the newest Reshade DLL, which fixed it for me. As this comes with I don't want to go into technology, it comes with a ASI loader, which basically loads further DLLs or DL loader injected via the dimport 8, which then calls from the script folder. You can also, what I have here, for example, that is the direct free D3D9 reshade DLL. You can also hook it like that. It will hook a bit later than the original, but usually that is for reshade, no problem. In case you need a slot, sometimes you run out of slots. In this case, I don't know exactly what you need. You need only, but you know, sometimes you want to hook different things on the same DLL, and yeah, with this you can at least free up that D3D9 slot, yeah. But anyways, you can also, but then you need to rename it, yeah. Reshade, the name doesn't really, it's not important. You could also name it bettergraphics.rz. However, if you put it then into the, I will not put it back, but simply install Reshade, the newest Reshade on the main folder if you want Reshade, and then it should be fixed. Which will then look like that if you install it with in DirectX 9 mode, yeah. And then the game should launch. Yeah, film grain. Not really a fan of this stuff. Chromatic aberration, I think that makes games usually look more uglier. But you know, film grain for a racing game. That is simply visual clutter. Yeah, that's what I've enjoyed it 10 years ago during the Xbox 360 time when everybody was running hardcore. But let's watch the intro. And we will play it, yeah? Perhaps I might do a playthrough, I don't know. Need to finish the original. So yeah, comes with some new visuals. Yeah, we should create a new profile, which should ask you anyways. So not the more drab colors or the iconic yellow-brown Tony Scott filter from the original, but more colorful. So translating to the main game. And traffic controllers, yeah. I like to put them up. So I like to drive that game, especially during the police chases with more traffic for the further adrenaline and reflex challenge. And a million of other options, yeah, including also those other ones here. Unlimiter. Check them through, and if you like tinkering around, you now play with the original settings. Can I even increase it? I don't know. If there's a engine limitation. It could be that this game decreased the police level. I find it a bit more. Could be that basically in Hot Pursuit style they decrease the police condition. I don't know if they are modded. Normally you have up to condition 10, which is the entire city is after you with everything. But in the original Hot Pursuit games you never had this massive police invasion, yeah? In level 3 is also already challenging if you're not that trained. There's a new soundtrack. 30 cars. Again, it could be that there's some further cars in the career mode. There's some cars from the original. The 911, but I don't know which 911 was in the game, but McLaren, not sure yet. But there's definitely some new cars. This here for example, I can't remember that was a... Oh, there's that 8. A Ferrari, definitely not. A bet here, I don't think so. M5, okay, nice. That must be also new. Original I say M3. Sonder. So you also, yeah, from let's say low tier supercars or even still some mass production sport cars to some cars that were only produced for homogenization reasons, so they could drive, I don't know, in the GT or in the Le Mans. That's also new. Usually you can also add further cars, it's a bit not that easy if you have absolutely no clue what you're doing with. You usually have to do that before you're starting a save game. That's my quick check. Borderless. Oh. Okay, there's the career mode. The unlock challenge. And you always use different cars, okay. So a complete different experience. Let's try out a cop challenge.
Rockport City. For most people, it's just a place to be, but for the auto enthusiast, it's a little slice of heaven. People who come here are in love with the hot and expensive cars that fill up the roads, and luckily for them, the city itself is a welcoming, sunny place to drive. If you're looking to join the party, go get yourself something that won't look out of place in our company. In races, be careful. You end up hitting someone, that's okay. But it also means that fancy ride of yours is slowly transforming into a piece of junk. You start driving like an idiot, then you're done, loser. Go back to the start line and try again. While racing, you have the freedom of choosing which way you want to go. There ain't nothing to be afraid about out here, so if you think the path you take isn't working out, just hit the brakes and choose elsewhere. Remember, always follow the green flares. They're here to make sure you don't get lost, as they'll guide you to the correct path.
Yeah, well made, yeah, for mod.
Alright, I think that'll do for now. Hope to see you on the streets soon. Till then, this is your journey.
Attention Patrol Division. Units engage high-speed pursuit of a single vehicle that is evading custody. Handle this call on Channel 2. Suspect in an orange Lotus.
They gotta make a move or we're gonna lose him. Hold on, push him off the road.
Yeah, could be that in the first challenges the police will be not, but I heard it is quite challenging. You have also, you can modify the difficulty settings.
Level 4-1. 10-20.
If it is too easy or too hard for you. Yeah, it's more like Hot Pursuit indeed. Also the police spawns, that is like in Hot Pursuit. I barely remember it, but it was also a cool game playing it as a kid. So I always loved those police evasion games. There were not that many good ones.
4-1. Can you advise on your situation?
No change out here. You might want to give the other districts a heads up.
So you need to leave the highway. Hold on for massive sunshine. Yeah, page here, NFS mods. So make Google Need for Speed. If I forget to add the link, which usually happens, or here simply Hot Pursuit challenges download. I think if you enter that in Google, it will come up.
Doesn't look like this guy's gotta stop. I'm gonna try to ease him over deploying 1059. Charlie 2-9, we set up a roadblock ahead of you guys.
We are supposed to get 300,000 bounty, or I hope not in this challenge.
Units, 1059 is a go. Okay,
Yeah,
people,
we're
let's make sure
hardcore.
we do this one by the book. We're gonna force him off the road.
But it seems like this game has damage. I mean, in the original you have visual damage, but I guess that's it. Yeah, despite tire popping. So yeah, we need to watch out for now. So ramming them is not a good idea.
Code 6 here is out of visual range. I'm moving in. Yeah, I got a visual here. Code 3, code 3. Yeah, this guy's not stopping. I'm gonna run a block on him. He just plowed into me. I got warning lights. Trying to stay with him. Heads up, our driver just got through a construction site.
base. Suspect was last reported heading southbound near Beacon Point. Call is still code 6. Switch over to TAC 2 for quadrant setup. Members are advised to reference their screens for GPS position.
Dispatch, Charlie 29, GPS shows a big hole on the west. What's that unit doing down there? Dispatch, I got a possible match here. Stand by.
So you need 300,000. Okay. That is a sum. It's the first challenge. Need to rack up 300,000. Okay.
Rockport City. For most
Same
people,
cutscene,
it's
right?
Cigarettes and the sun came out today. Waiting for the turning
thing, he's taking the corner.
Attention all units. We've just received a report of Code 6 vehicle heading eastbound on Boundary Road. Can I get a unit started on this?
You got any more info on that?
Caller can get a good look at the vehicle. We'll try to get that to you shortly.
Windows reported speeders. Code 3, these guys are running. I'll start up that way. Dispatch, these guys are not stopping. Send all available units to assist. All available units to assist.
Copy that, Charlie 14. I've got ground units clearing up and en route.
We're going to slow this down. Pass them, form up on a 1075, and don't let them get by you. Okay, keep him inside. I might have lost him. Stand by. Cancel that. He's right in front of me. There's no way he's stopping. I'm going to try to ease him over. Deploy 1059.
Classic Hollywood police.
He went right around the block. Yeah, Charlie 2-4. We set up a 1073. Just bring him to us. 13. 10.2 with the pursuit.
Update when you can.
Yeah, I'm right in the middle of it. Hold on.
Yeah, the spawns are basically like in the original, which I played as a kid. And normally there's this, that they rather have to somehow reinforce. If you stay always on the same road, they simply spawn in front of you. It could be, of course, in the beginning or during races they are never dead. There's an interesting option. It's not only for the mod, but also for the original game. If you run extra options, I'll definitely play with that in the future. Under Pursuit, yeah. You can override the maximum heat level, so you can get already higher heat levels at the beginning of the game. Talking about the vanilla one. Here, I don't know if that is really limited to 3. Perhaps it's balanced around that. We're only on 1, yeah. But here, Pursuit Action Mode is activated, okay. That is not default for the original game. This allows them to set up roadblocks, etc. In races, which is cool. Might make them harder, but also harder for the AI to pass them. Basically like in the Hot Pursuit game. I think there was you were simply driving tracks but they recreated good. I mean, I have really very faint memories of the original. Was very young. Perhaps you need to replay that. I really loved that game. It was Hot Pursuit 1 or 2. So that's a pretty cool police chases. But yeah, Most Wanted holds the throne, yeah, with all the police stuff.
Nice job, newbie. You did good. But don't stop there. Class 2 cars are now available, and believe me, you'll definitely want to get behind the wheel of one of those.
Oh, this edgy talk. Perfect.
Continue this hot streak of yours, and your attention will skyrocket. More cars and even exclusive races await you.
Yeah, I really miss those. He nailed it. This edgy talk, yeah, from those racing games. And everybody knew it's not to be taken serious. Yeah, it's simply more humor, more satire. If I know newer games, I mean, I played days ago. I played Rivals. Oh man, that game was also so self-important, pretentious. Man, those cutscenes, man, with those over-the-top voice actors. I live at the limit. I'm the 15 seconds you never had. I think it was in Rivals, man. We had such a love, man. That game was so... But with the difference that it is taking itself that seriously. Those writers who wrote this stuff, they were thinking, man, I'm pulling off here Hemingway. Well, the car is slower. It's a Type 2 car. Slower than the Speedster and the Porsche. Yeah. XKR Coupe. What the heck? Was it a race car? Oh. Gee, the car is like a tank. Yeah, they all look like tanks here. Yeah, completely different. Way heavier. It makes sense if you look at the car choices. I mean, looks to me, what the heck? Okay. Looks to me rather like a downgrade. Like coming from a Porsche Boxster. God, that's... It's not really worth it. That is not a good shortcut. There's a long cut, slow cut. Alter. Good spit out. Gran Turismo-Style or Need for Speed Shift style. But there goes it. That guy in a yellow car, man. That is the corner here. Boy, screw it up there. Go on. No, I don't think so.
Aggressively engage members to avoid custody. Suspect is driving a red BMW.
Suspect heading north on Highway 99. Yeah, this guy's not stopping. I'm gonna run a block on it.
Situation report. Find one requesting update.
Details as stated. Trying to stay with him. Level 3-2.
Nice.
5-23. I'm gonna cut him off with a 1045. Will advise.
call. Suspect vehicle was last seen heading south near the Omega Power Station. Supervisor requesting you set up a quadrant ASAP. Units remain on Code 6 status till further notice.
No, wait, we got him. We got him. Get me more cover now. I've lost all my cover. Anyone else available?
You're 2 minutes away.
You're Echo 12, I'm right ahead of you. Got 2 units with me. Hey, he's through the block.
Level 27, count me in.
Suspect lost. Repeat, suspect lost. Get units ahead to canvass the area.
Cover units heading up to the pursuit call. Be advised, this party was last seen heading northbound through the Camden interchange. 10-block radius on a quadrant has been authorized by supervisor. Details will be provided on your screen.
I've shut down the west side. Still no contact. Dispatch, code 3 pursuit. Vehicle matches info on file. I've lost all my cover. Anyone else available?
Attention units on a Code 3 chase. Suspect was last seen eastbound through the Camden interchange. I have a go to set up a containment. Switch call over to TAC 3.
Let's hide to the police here.
Just south of that area. All other Delta units, keep your ears on.
Units on containment 5-1 advises you go mobile. File and clear, please.
What is the police on the max level? Can we test it out? Level 1 they're always a bit toothless. That's an original.
about a speeding vehicle. From what we can make out, the description matches a possible wanted suspect. Driver was last seen heading northbound on Highway 99. Available units to respond.
Got any other info?
We don't have a clear description of the vehicle at this time. Stand by.
Represent speeder call. Suspected vehicle. I'm pulling up on him now. He's taking off. Code 3 chase. Dispatch, vehicle just ran me. Code 3, he's no stopping.
Go ahead. All units CD advises pursuit now. Condition 3.
Helo incoming.
back. He's on to us. Let's change this up. Stand by. Jolie, you broke through. Let's pass this guy and slow him down. Make sure you stay with me.
Oh, nice, okay. That was surprising. So scheiße. Hat er got me, oder?
X-ray 11.
Nice.
Please update us when you
Box
can.
me in, ne?
Code 4 takedown. Code 4 takedown. Wrecker en route.
When the original Hot Pursuit, the cops even on the highest difficulty were not comparable to Most Wanted. But at least pull off here those. I remember they were also driving around in Lambos. Not sure if they deploy tire poppers. I think they did that also in the original.
Rosewood District. A suspect associated to street racing was just reported heading south on State Street. I need a unit to clear and start up.
At least you have a nice amount of police cars, making it more interesting those races.
Vehicle is a red sports car.
A red sports car.
Oh, check it out, I'm 10-6. Right behind that speeding vehicle. This guy's not slowing down. Yeah, that's confirmed. He's not stopping. We're code 3. He's through the block. Don't give him any room. Hold for my call. Negative on the stop. Back on him. 1065.
Ah, okay. I also bring in SOVs. Okay, cool. No, if they. Well, I need to check the original.
1023, just pulling up on your 6.
This is some nostalgia. The Hot Pursuit one.
We just lost him, going into a hold. The suspect is just headed to the bus station. All units, get around my vehicle and roll into a 1075. We're gonna take him out.
Nice. Okay, so it's definitely not a walk in the park. So I want to play that. I mean, those quick races are quite fun, but I want to play that with 100 traffic. See, to get the maximum out. But yeah, I will definitely play that. My complete original, underrated mod. Some like a new game, or at least a full expansion pack. Most Wanted supercars. That's a nice soundtrack. We could also change the file to 10. See what, come on, we will do that at the end of the video. I mean, just want to do that as some sort of first look presentation, and yeah, but it's definitely really good work. Yeah, I was not expecting such a high quality. Even those funny cutscenes, there was this edgy, perfect. Choice of cars also very interesting. Old school.
Be advised, a wanted Code 6 party has just been reported heading northbound past Riverfront Stadium. Units in the area to respond.
Get some more details on that call. I'm closing tabs on a vehicle that matches the description of that reported party. Hold on while I confirm it's our guy. Yeah, 10-4, I got him. Code 3 chase. Yeah, we're going to condition 3. Let's go to condition 3. Alright, we got a visual on your suspect. He just hit me.
Yeah, traffic is traffic. Okay, it's a bit definitely more. Nothing crazy. Let's see if you can go heat level 10. But normally you're not supposed to do that. I guess there's some balancing. Especially if you want to stick with that version of the original Hot Pursuit. Just want to see if it's possible. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what difference is between heat level and conditioning in this case. I think the original is how much police and on what on what heat level they are here. The terms are here somewhat mixed up, I guess.
driver, last seen heading west through the Camden Tunnel. Unison area to startup.
Any more details there? Just behind that reported driver. Yeah, this guy's running. We got a chase here. This guy looks like he knows what he's doing. We're now in condition 3. Go to condition 3.
Slowing down cover.
Yeah, no, it's great. I'll definitely play through it in the future. But I will revert the values and then see. Because originally heat levels... Yeah, traffic I might leave. Traffic is always great. Yeah, check it out. It's definitely worth it. See you in the next episode.